And let's do Listfer so we can actually do the actual poison. Because there's a change in poison, so poison will be stronger because it fires before the enemy attacks do. And this will be our little jar of poison that we bring along with the Scarlet Flask. But anyway, let's go full run, start to finish, yada yada yada. Here's Listfer. Let's go D7 and see what happens. All right, D7, Scarcer Healing is the main new modifier, but this is really what I'm after, this poison modifier. So every time we take a hit, poisonous increases, which means we apply increasing amounts of poison to him. In fact, we may be able to... Oh no, we're just one off. So I can't just one-shot him with the poison itself, but we'll go block his attack. He gets hit first, so I could actually just hit spacebar and he dies to poison. That's actually amazing. And here's the new mirrors. I have to pick up the mirror. This is begging me to. Instead of 4s for natural mirrors, Listfer gets 6s. So I'll grab that just so we can try it out. Honestly, though, mirror is probably... They had this same sort of meta shift in Origins whenever they had Listfer's new board, but the 6s for mirrors just are not quite as powerful as like extra boost and flash is what I found out before. Let's see how long this run goes. Maybe I'll die and then we'll go acidic blood actually. Yeah, because every time we get pointied, we get more poison. So that might work out in our favor. And then I have very little money, so it's probably just as well to skip this. So I might hit the event first, because the early event could be pretty good. So let's do that and see what happens. Okay, so I get more max HP, which could be good. Watermelon Slice, which has changed a little bit. That could be decent. Or Munchable Dopamine, which if I win 4 battles on max HP, then that outweighs the max HP, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I just don't have consistent heal. Let's just go safe. We'll go with the max HP. The known quantity. And then we will need to attack this guy as much as possible. So we will take a damage, but that's okay. That just gives us more poison. Yeah. And then we start stacking more poison here. So here's how the mirror works. That's not bad. And then we will stun this guy, so this is perfectly safe to do. Nice. And then he's going to heal himself, so that looks like a good time for me to heal myself. And we'll heal him before he can actually heal himself. Okay, double dip mirror, but this one costs money. And this one's a glass poison D4. That D4 poison is looking pretty good. I think we're going to go all in on the poison build. So let's not go here. I don't have enough money to do hardly anything. And instead, let's go to the battles and try to earn money. Oh, good. Easy floor. It's also nice that these are easy floors. We do that, get hit a little bit. We get some more pointy. Rolling zeros, that's not great. We'll just play our zeros out there. Nice, and heal back up to full. Okay, so I'm gonna have to grab Jackpot Potion because I can't resist the gamble. Eventually on stream, I'm going to get Jackpot, and then my life will change because of it. Let's do it. Oh, that was awful. That was terrible. All right, here we go. We'll give him some poison. We'll take a total load of damage. Look at that. And then we're gonna take even more damage because this is bad. So we're actually gonna kill him first. So it doesn't matter, never mind. Yep, got him. Wow, we lost a lot of health that way. Terrain, reroll. I need to not grab, I'm at my limit for dice. Terrain would be good, especially since my mirror is not super good. But I don't have, oh no, I do have discards. The Jester smiles upon me. What would I do? I would probably discard this one and this one, pick up another free thing here. Yeah, it's all coming together. Nice, and then I could heal back up to full, which might be pretty good, or I could redistribute, which doesn't, there's not really any major gains I could get from redistributing right now. So let's just heal. We'll take the heal, and then we'll go here, take the discard, and let's get rid of this extra attack. And then, well, we need to go here. So we're going to hit lots of elites, which is probably a good thing. We'll see if it ends up being a good thing. And this guy, let's just play lots of dice right out here. Play that, play that. That's glass. Okay, so I shouldn't waste that. In fact, stacking up just a little bit of poison might not be a, like, poisonous modifier, might not be a bad idea. Well, he's not going to get the chance, so... Alright, let's get a little bit of pointies. And then we're going to need to attack that guy. Alright, that's quite a bit of damage, but as long as I get some good mirror, which I need to be terrain boosting that spot, honestly. Alright, and he's going to get some poison on him, so I can focus on this guy again. But yeah, that's we're already down a pretty good amount. And this poison is just going to kind of cascade, so let's boost that there. Let's put some more block. Alright, and then we got him. Alright, now is the time to heal. Is it the time to heal? Either now or next turn. That's going to give me almost full health. I think I'll just take it. Here, I'll just take it and be happy I'm almost full health. Get a new relic, liquid dexterity, gain a lucky, that's a reroll, or shining firefly. These are kind of both okay. I think we'll gain a lucky because I could use that to reroll my stupid mirror die here. And then we'll skip it, take the money, and then here again we'll skip it, take the money. Let's go to the shop. All right, and then flash. Cool, flash, but I have mirror. So do I want to do that, or do I want to just start going with the toxic? I think there's toxic, there's pack. Pack with mirror is good. Flash is really powerful though. Problem is this is glass, so yeah, if that was not glass, having flash on it would be something. Oh, flash on the terrain's really good. Yeah, forget the mirror. Okay, flash goes on the terrain. And then I could buy either toxic or pack. I think I'm gonna go toxic. And I'll put it on the attack die. Or maybe the block die? We'll go with the block die. That way when I'm playing block, I can still attack a little bit. All right, there, I spent all the money. Let's go down here to another elite battle. Oh, nice. This is a good first stop. So we could play all of our poison there, but instead we will do this. Stun that guy, get hit once, that's okay. Oh, nice, flash, yes. There we go. Flash. And let's just go ahead and reroll that. At the start of turn, gain 1 lucky. Oh, that's actually really strong. Every turn I get a reroll. That's actually really strong. So let's do this so that way, I don't know, let's just do that. Just speeds along the process. And then let's just do that. We'll just stock up a little bit of lucky here. And then I just need to heal a little bit right at the end and we'll be great. So let's reroll this and this. What on earth? Okay, thank you. So go boost, and we go mirror. We put big amounts of poison, which we will take a lot of damage, but it'll be worth it because we'll be able to play our heal later. Yeah, maybe. And then we just play all of this, because I'm going to need a lot more heal than just 7. So let's do that, kill him. Alright, now I do have a limited amount of time. So let's play this, and then we'll play, boom, terrain. Then we'll play the block, which will get him very close to almost dead. But next time we get our heal back. Ooh. All right. So that means we do, let's re-roll this. Try to get, yeah, higher number there. Heal back up, we stall a little bit, and then he dies to poison. Great, great. All right, new relic. Forgotten Manifesto or Copper Balance. If 3 or more dice on the board have different face values, deal 2 damage to all enemies. That could be good. These are actually great, like, side by side, where you choose either you go for different face values or you go for dice that have all the same face values. Copper Balance seems kind of likely. Like, I seem to think that's 6 zeros. This has 1s and yeah, I have a pretty diverse thing, and that'll give damage to everything. So, ooh, a pointy attack. I kind of want the pointy attack, but I'm not great on energy. I'm not great on draw. Let's skip for now. Just take the money. Skip for now. Take the money. And what I'll keep an eye out for though is, like, I'll probably go for blood dice maybe. That's a decent looking deck. That's starting to get pretty good. All right, and then can I have, yay, thank you. Thank you. I will just poison that guy. Yeah, it's already starting to pay off, and then we got hit. That's too bad. But let's go here, and then play that. And then let's target that guy with all the... Should I do all the poison, or should I just do the attacks? And 11. Less poison. That will kill him. That should kill him. Yeah, that should kill him. And then we're just going through the... That's fine. Going through the glass dice. Good, we got him. Oh, nice. And we got a mirror. So let's do 1 reroll. Oh, that was bad. Okay, 1's better than nothing. And then we'll mirror the block, and we'll start stacking some poison on this guy. Yeah, which he actually didn't do too much. And we'll reroll that. Yes, we got a mirror. That, do that. Yeah, big attacks. Oh, we get big attacked. But that's okay because do that, and then 8, that goes up to 22, and then that means we're taking damage, so we do this, and he dies before he can deal us damage. Wow, there's a good amount of poison going around everywhere. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, new relic. Sacred Maul, plate attack dice will go back to your hand. This seems really bugged. We could still try it. I think this will be better, empty chest, because I do have some things that roll zeros. So increasing my draw because I roll zeros seems like a pretty good goal. And then we don't need potions. And I think we'll go here. So we'll get 2 shops and another relic. All right, bucket of paint, 5 or more. Yeah, that's not happening. And then dice with odd faces gain +1 extra value, which could work potentially. But I'm optimizing potentially for zeros, so I could do zeros and odds. But it's probably better to hang on to that and actually buy more properties. So maybe I'll just do this. And do I want 3s? Or do I want to have a bit more variety, like 2s, 3s, and 4s? Or just 2s and 4s, actually. 3s are actually good for my mirror, because now my mirror is 6s. So I think I do want 3s. Let's confirm that. And then I think we leave. Everything else can be fine as it is. All right. That looks good. Yeah, just boost him a little bit. That's fine. Wow, that was nice. That drew in my whole hand, and I still get to reroll that. And look at that beautiful mirror. So let's do this. Boost that. yeah, big boost right there. And then, I mean, I don't really need that much. So let's just do this. Yep, nice. Now I am getting pointy on a lot of different things, which is kind of too bad. So I should probably keep playing this block so I don't get myself into trouble. And I don't know why I wasted a reroll on that. I didn't really need to do that. And then there we go. That poison triggering first is really nice. So we're going to take him out first, of course. So we put a boost there, a block, put an attack, and then that's, I mean, going to go towards taking him out. Take our damage here. Nice mirror. Wow, that is a lot of poison. I think that helps clear out our deck, and then we should have 3 or more dice with different face values. Yeah, so we'll kill him, get him, and we'll only get hit once by this guy. Should be what happens. Yeah. All right, and then reroll that again. Thank you. Nice. Heal back up. He dies to poison. Everything's great. Spare pockets gain more coins when skipping rewards. That'll happen a lot. Or dice in your hand at the end of the turn will not be discarded anymore. I don't know if I want that. Let's just go spare pockets. But right now, spare pockets is gaining us extra money when we skip. So that's nice. And then I have to go for jackpot again. Let's put hollow on that. I love hollow. The lower potion costs are nice. I'm not going to buy them though. I'm going to save money going into the next area. Oh yeah, bad thing about mirror, especially the mirror that's now 6s, is this guy can pop up anywhere and I can't really, like, my 3 can boost it, but I can't really like move around and boost it. So I may instead rely on nothing. That's terrible. Terrible luck. So I might instead rely on just overpowering him with like poison maybe. We could get real low though. I don't have any block. I should probably go for a stun once and then try to heal up later. I don't get to heal up at the end of the boss fight, so this is kind of concerning. That is a lot of health. Yeah, between the bad rolls and such, this is actually kind of a problem. Yeah. This is not great, but we do get our mirror here, so that's good. And we do get to stack up some poison, so that now is 24. This could work. And I reroll this until I get my mirror. Very nice. Very great. And then, here we go. Boost the spot. We stun the guy, and we mirror extra damage onto him. And then next turn, we heal back up, because this poison's going to stack up really good. Look at this, look. 25. I thought that was going to be a lot higher for some reason. In my mind, that was a lot higher. So I don't know what that's about. Anyway, let's do some extra blocks, some extra poison, and then, yeah, some extra damage. Oh, because that's why. Because this guy started getting poisoned too by the poisonous modifier. Interesting. So let's go ahead and, wow, we do not have a lot of time actually. So like I can't necessarily boost up a massive heal because then I don't get to boost up my massive block. So that's a problem. Yeah, that is definitely a problem. Well, he's gonna die to poison, so we're fine now. This is actually best case scenario. So let's do this. Let's reroll all of our rerolls so that we can get a 2. Let's try for a 3. Actually, I don't even need to. Do I need to? I need a 2 at least. I should have been content. There we go, 2. And we're full health again. Just put these down for good measure. Boom. Nice. I'm glad that worked. I was like, actually, when I hit the finish button, I was halfway worried that he would still attack before, because he's a boss or something, before the poison fired. But this worked out great. Mark of the Chosen. Oh, new art for these, by the way. This new art looks good. Mark of the Chosen. I'm gonna have to retool my whole deck because Mark of the Chosen is just that good. And then Blindfold of Rage, which benefits that one die and makes me not able to target enemies. I guess it benefits these get pluses. We'll go Mark of the Chosen. And then we'll go... I'm tempted to go Regen. Even though I have trouble with my current ability to draw block. I should probably skip. Okay, and then we'll go Brewmaster. I like Brewmaster. All right, here we go. Deck check. First off, Flash Terrain. It would be great if that rolled higher, and it would be really great if that also were to be drawn in. So I have too many dice. That is just a objective fact right now. Too many dice. I have Mark of the Chosen, which I really hope to use, especially with my Flash Terrain. And I have this mirror die, which in theory is good, but it also rolls zeros. So that's not as good. I have plenty of ability to play dice, so that's nice. And we'll give him some poison. But I'm primarily relying on my ability to generate poison, which then acts as an extra attack that just keeps building. So that's pretty handy. And then let's reroll this because, so like Mark of the Chosen's really not helping me right there. We'll just put it there for some reason. I don't know why I even put that there. That's a terrible spot for it. That's an awful spot. But we'll put it there, and that's 16. Next turn, he's probably going to die, so I need to be able to play my heal just to stay topped off. He's going to die next turn, so let's definitely... let's use our reroll on... Yeah, great, that one. And then boost some extra spots. He's going to die to poison, so it doesn't really matter what I play at this point. I'll just play all of it, because he dies to poison immediately. Boom. And then Gesture Potion can remove a random property. So I'm going to take that with the hopes of removing a random property called Faulty or Glass. In fact, probably just Faulty. We'll see. We'll see how we play it. Death's Vow seems scary. Inflation Pouch is kind of brutal. Idolizing Eye is honestly pretty bad because this will kill me. I don't have that much max HP. This one is just a sort of Damocles. And then this one has repercussions for what I can buy at the shops. Probably I'll do Inflation Pouch though. That's probably my, like, really all I want to buy. I do want to upgrade stuff, so there is that. I want to upgrade stuff and I want to buy Flash. I don't think my deck is strong enough to hit every single fight in 9 turns or less. We'll go Inflation Pouch. That's safer. And then we have a Shred Tile here, which is good for removing glass. I don't need to remove dice. I just need to upgrade them. Set all faces to 1. That's not great. Increase all faces from 2 basic dice. That's probably the best because this one just goes 1, 2, 3, 4 for like my D4s. So let's do the basic one. And I'm kind of tempted to just do that twice because that's really going to work well with Mark of the Chosen. So let's do it at least once. And like, it would be kind of nice to do it again. There we go. All right, interesting setup. Very interesting setup. So I could do that. That seems like a huge waste. Because I'm going to lose my heal. Oh, I get to mirror 2 things? Oh, that's pretty good actually. That's not bad. But I'm gonna lose my heal and get hit so hard right there. I just don't know if there's another way to play this. Well, while we're here, hopefully we get like a 1 or a 2 with this. Nice! Thank you, Jester. All right, I'm gonna get real excited at this next forge, assuming we survive. So I think we need to be focused on survival, which is really hard to do when you don't have, you have literally nothing. All right, so that's 11 damage, and what's this? 7 damage and 7 poison. Poison's better long-term investment, but I'm about to die with that attack. So what choice do I have except to play this? Yeah, this will take him out at least, and I won't be as low. So let's do that. Wow, that's brutal. That was a lot of health. But good news, Mark the Chosen, very nice. That gave us 6, and then we'll get more poison, we'll get more attack. There we go. And then once again, boom, 6 more right on top of it. And then this is about to go crazy. Yeah, here you go. Have some attack. Because, oh, and defensive mirror? It's faulty though. So no, just take the money. All right, because here we go. We take the modified dice. Oh, prismatic mango. Oh, I really want it. Oh man, I really want that. Curse you, inflation pouch. Curse. So instead of 3s, let's just try to make this roll 2s. I bet I can do it. 2s are really strong. Yeah, hold on. Hold on here. I'm working on it. Hold on. There we go. 2s. 2s, really strong. Really, really strong. Now probably getting some of these things to roll more 0s is ideal. This rolling 2s would actually be better now because now we've got the 2 mirror. I don't think I want to spend money to do that though. I think I'd rather spend to optimize 0s so I can draw more. I think optimizing 0s is best for the next bit because I need to focus on surviving. And to do that, I need to draw in my block or my heal or both really. So let's modify this one because I think it's got the most potential. And then we put those to roll 6s or 0s. So that's going to help our draw in theory. And now I'm just incredibly poor. So go here. And this doesn't really help my draw, but I do want to play the poison die more frequently. So we'll take that. We'll probably skip this. I don't think the event's going to give me things that I want. These will give me relics. And then I'll go here, and ideally I use this to redistribute for free. Ooh, you are messing up my boost patterns. You're messing up my Mark of the Chosen. You're awful. You're terrible. And then I'll do... Good news is though, I don't have any like actual boost. So he's not going to mess up my boost patterns per se. He's just going to mess up like all my plans. So let's reroll that, please. Thank you. And okay, and we will die. That is a lot of damage, and we will die. So I'm probably gonna have to do this. And will we still die if I do this? That's gonna be 14. And I mean, we use up our heal this way, so that's not ideal. Can I do this instead? 14 damage. I'll still survive. I won't get any pointy on me. And I have a chance to draw in my heal again, even though that's a scary chance. Let's do it. Oh, I probably could have killed him. That would have been good. All right, so there we go. He will die, and this will protect us. And I don't want pointy on that, so let's just put some poison on him, even though we don't need to. Yeah, that's actually, if I put flash on this one, I'm going back to my original thought. If I put flash on the poison die, then I could like poison people so they all get poisoned. And look at that, 9 right there. Plus this, plus this. All right, there's all the heal, but that doesn't get me to live. There's all the attack, but that doesn't heal me to full. So we'll take it though. Next turn. Oh, there's another D4 poison and another mirror. I'm good with this one. Let's skip it, take the money, and then travel this way. All right, this is good. So we go right there, boom, that's 6. And then we take our mirrors, just loads of mirrors, and then have some poison just right there for no reason. And then that doesn't actually kill him, does it? But next turn it might. So let's just do that. Yeah, and then he'll get stunned next time, maybe, I don't know. Sometimes the stun doesn't really work right. With that 40. We'll take some weak, that's fine. Nice. And then, yeah, might as well heal back up to full. Let's get this out of our hands. We have a little bit of weak, that's okay. A little bit of weak never hurt anybody. All right, and then big boost right there. Mirror, big attack, big block. We will get thorns. That is unfortunate. So, and this is now pointy, so that's also quite unfortunate. So, here's the plan. Well, we're just gonna have to take it because I didn't draw my block, so never mind. Roll a 6, roll a 6, roll a 6, roll a 6. Wow. All right, let's just put poison on there. We're going to take some hits, but maybe we'll be able to minimize the amount of hits we take. Yes, exactly like that. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. 80 block. All right, got him. New relic, rigged coin. That's always good. Bittersweet cake. Heal 2 at the end. I might just take that for a little extra healing. That could probably just help me survive, just potentially. And then blood. Oh, okay. Now, what do I want to do, actually? Because blood does self-damage and gains might. Might helps my attack. I'm kind of strong enough with this mirror and this terrain and this Mark of the Chosen. I don't really need blood. This is just kind of a bonus. All right, there we go. Skip those. Keep going through the fights. Oh. That was bad placement, sir. All right, let's just put this here. And then we're gonna have to do some extra blocking. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, like we're kind of strong, but also kind of like scarily not. Sometimes we're scarily fragile. All right, that's good to have right there. Place that right there, and then just a little bit more poison. Yeah, because I need to get rid of this guy. So 18, 22. We're gonna take more damage. That's okay. Oop. Oh, that was a mistake. Misclick on that. Oh no. Get out of the way. Oh, I hate these guys. I hate this floor. This floor stinks. This floor is terrible. Sure, something like that. He's gonna die to poison. Who else can we make die to poison? We're gonna die. So let's heal up. Let's put some poison there and some more toxic there. All right, he's gonna die next. So at this point, we just kind of have to like cut our losses. Like this was a terrible floor, and it was. Okay, here we go. Yeah, like that. Then that, I guess. Aim at this guy. He's gonna die to poison. At least he should. If he doesn't, maybe I better just blocking, just in case. Let's put poison there. Poison there. Some attack right there. He should die to poison. Unless he heals. So I'm just going to aim for this guy, and we're safe anyway. Yeah, good. It fired before his block. I just get a little nervous. So watch this. We place that. Boom. We took that off the board. That's good. and then just get out of here. Oh my goodness. All right, that was awful. That was terrible. Nurturing Mirror, Silver Terrain. You guys are all terrible. Let's do. Do I do another one? Let's do another one. Either we're gonna make it big here, or we're gonna die. But we're not going halfway. So here's this. Nice boost spot right there. And look at all these zeros. That's both good and completely terrible. Because what am I supposed to do with zeros? All right, that's 10. That's more than enough, because then I can go put a big attack right there. And then I need to play these things so that they don't get pointied. So that's the last thing I need. To get pointied. Let's just boost a big spot. Big spot. And then we'll take 3 damage. Yeah, we'll take 3 damage. Yeah, we're getting kind of low. We'll do that. Boost a big spot. Play the dice here so that we don't get pointied, because we're so low. All right, let's boost a couple different spots now, because I don't have any block. Shoot. All right, well, fine. Fine. There's 50 poison for you, sir, and then there's 20 heal for me. So I'm gonna heal back full health, but then I'm gonna get hit a ton. That's just how it is. And I don't have more heal dice. I probably should have picked up the regen. That would have been smart. All right, cool. All right, cool. Ring of Exchange, absolutely not. Base value of 4 or more? Yeah, absolutely not. We'll take Amphibian Plush. That'll at least save us 1 time. There's money. I don't need the potions. Let's just keep skipping, although the Brewmaster potion looks kind of fun. But Brewmaster by itself, Brewmaster doesn't do anything. I don't even know what that meant. So, redistribute for free. I need to optimize for zeros again. I think optimizing 0 blocks is a bad idea. I think the poison should have more zeros. And yeah, I think that's something like that. So that gets more zeros, and then haha, also that. Take that game. And then boom, boom, and then we have a nice shop after this shop. Let's go to this shop. I like the look of this shop better. We have an elite battle, and then we can go to the forge, or we could heal up, depending on what we want. Double dip, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, double dip. Retain's not bad, but I'm gonna save my money for the next shop. All right, here, this is fine. Nice spot right there, big boost. Where's my block? Someone want to tell me where my block is? Because I'm gonna die. I will survive this hit, and I'll get hit by 16. So I'm gonna have to use my heal. That's awful. All right, that's I should heal 2 damage, so that'd be 30 damage plus 4, 34 damage. He'll have 1 health left. So no thank you. So I have to use that. Otherwise, I do something more like this, which just kind of wastes dice. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And let's attack him more. No, let's attack him more. He's lower. We'll get rid of him. We can deal with this guy. And then I'll be able to heal up afterwards. Yeah. All right, place him right there. Get a bigger boost spot. Now we got mirror. Now we got block. Everything's great. Yeah, we can just smoke him. Absolutely annihilate him. And then let's start boosting this second spot here. And then let's save the heal. Or what? Let's see what we have here. Okay. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. So place that right there. Get a nice little boost spot. Get that right there. And then big block. That's wonderful. Decent attack. That's fine. And then we just play all the things. And I have plenty of lucky. Let's try to make some of these not rolls. What is it? Okay, I mean that. To be fair, I did do that. That's pretty bad odds. I'll give you that. So here we go. We're safe. He can't heal anybody now, so that's wonderful. And then we place this guy. Let's just put it right there. And he can hang out right over. My goodness, he can hang out right there, I guess. Oh, that's annoying. Now I need to put something there so that way we can connect everything up. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do the big blocks, and then yeah, we'll just link up more zeros, I guess, and start applying poison to that guy. That's a lot of block. Okay, we're healed back up, and we should be pretty good. We have a lot of attack going on. So let's play this just to get more boost spots. Play that there. Play that there, I guess. And then there are a lot of zeros. It may not have been the best thing to optimize zeros, but that is what we did. There, 258 damage. Nice. Corrosive Skin's probably best. We do have Extendo Boxing Glove for all my reroll that I get. So that's a guaranteed 2 damage per turn. And this is whenever I get hit. Let's just do Extendo. I think that's going to be better. There's a draw die. That's not bad. A D8 mirror is definitely bad. Let's get all the money. Whatever this is. Just a battle. Okay, just a battle. It's just a battle. Go. There we go. 32, and then he'll get poisoned. Good stuff. Alright, now we gotta take care of him because he's escalating. Oh no, he took damage. They all took damage because of the copper balance. Excellent. Very well done. Allow me to destroy you some more. Alright, we got him. He's done. He's cooked. Excellent little battle. Don't need any more dice, thank you. Go to the shop. Alright, those are bad relics. We don't need those relics, so they don't tempt us. And then we're probably going to go with grab this. Let's make these a little better. And then we'll grab this. That rolls 4s now. That's just always good now. And then save a little money for the next area, I think. Because I do like the zeros. We do get a lot of zeros. But the draw is more important. Alright, here we are. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's bad placement for everything. Oh well. Alright, so let's place this, and then we'll boost up a small spot there. And then probably we're just going to have to, like, this just conflicts everything is conflicting. So, yeah, we're just going to start poisoning the queen bee. And then just hope we get some good boost patterns. Like, so the queen bee being there and then all my honeys being, like, 2s, that was really bad. This is not so bad. There, 128. I'll take 128. And then, so we place that, and then that's 2,000 damage. So that's pretty good. That's definitely pretty good. And then we can go even higher. Now, the problem is I don't have any block. Let's do that for now, so I don't take any damage. And then let's just go here and here. And that's only where's the queen bee? Where's the honey spot? There's the honey spot. So we do that. That's terrible. Okay, hold on. So let's place that there. Place that there. We do this for pointy. And that's only 24. And that's only 60, I guess, for some reason. I don't know why. So it's probably best to do this and then mirror that. And that's only 8. That's only 14. So really what we're going to have to do is just go overkill on the block. Because okay, it's fine. We're gonna win this. We have a 128 boost spot right there. So yeah, we're gonna win this. It's not really a great spot for a boost, but that's okay. There we go. Because we'll just be able to knock down the queen bee, so it's fine. It's not as exciting as using a massive boosted honey block, but it works. Here you go. GG. All right, new relic. Building blocks means I can pay this for free. Reptilian scales means I can boost that. Yeah, boost that and get attack from it. And a super ghost potion. All right, this guy no longer poisons me, so that's wonderful. I really appreciate that. So let's do big ol' boost, big ol' mirror, and we could do a couple different things. Let's just do this one for now. Now his attack increases to 19, that's okay. Just play that for now, boost all the spots, because we could just keep blocking and doing big damage. Here, let's reroll that. There we go, he's dead. He's dead, doesn't even matter, he's dead. Sticky boost is kind of fun. These are all kind of fun, but we're gonna skip. And then let's go Zep take advantage, because that's not too bad at this point. Now, it would be fun to have a big number on Ghost Super Potion, but that would also take a lot of time. Yeah. Big attack, big block, play all the things. We will take a little damage if we do this way. And he also has thorns. Ow. Big boost. There we go. There we go. Let's do. I don't like that. I think I just triggered those thorns, didn't I? Take care of this guy. Kind of annoying. There we go. Big boost. Big attack. Yeah, 100 attack. Nice. That's good. Yeah, that does deal me damage. That's too bad. So we'll just heal up now because he's out of thorns. Alright, and then we'll be able to take him down quite easily. There we go. Super easy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Got him. Alright, very good. Oh, jackpot. Okay, we had to go for the jackpot. That's a jackpot for each area. So I can remove a die or not remove a die, and then I can get I can get regen. So let's just trade. I'm actually gonna remove that. And then I'm gonna get the glass heavy regen. Then we'll go to this forge, and I'll take the star yo-yo because that's just amazing. Great relic. And then I'll go to the event. Ooh, the mirror event. Okay, so instead of regen, what if I just had another mirror die? I mean, that's not the best. Let's just leave. I just want more max HP. Let's just leave. I don't need mirror. Yeah, nice amounts of draw. Play that. Boost, boost. Let's do a good block right there, and then let's just go after these guys. And let's play some regen just to get that going. And then we'll play those so they don't get pointy, and also so we can clean up their little mess. Nice. Okay, a little bit of reroll, that's great. That, then we get... Oh, the heavy does mess up my Mark of the Chosen. That's unfortunate. We'll just go up more block. And then we'll play these down. Nice, pretty good. Plenty of zeros. I can actually boost up my spot with Mark of the Chosen. Thank you. And we'll just keep getting increasing amounts of block as they get poisoned and as they get blocked. It's great. This is great. And then let's boost more than one spot because I want them to get poisoned and blocked and attacked all at the same time. Here, you're already suffering pretty well from poison. It's time other people also suffer. There you go. My other dice, thank you. Have some poison, have some mirror, have some block, have some zeros. Everyone gets poison. Poison, poison, poison. That's very satisfying. He has messed up my Mark of the Chosen. Let's do this, this, this. And then let's do a block and a poison them and a... Just play all the things. And he can't... Oh, I'm in a battle. What am I thinking? Time to gamble. There's 1 7. It was better than no 7s. Alright, cool. Then let's do that. Get some good amount of defense out there. Some more poison. We'll just play everything on there. That's fine. Right. And then some more boost, some more block, some more attack, and just put the dice out there. Alright, here we go. Same order of events. It's fine. Play the things. Alright, this guy is done for. Let's get him some poison to think about. Goodbye. Alright, that says 16, and so we... Oops, okay. Stop messing around. Let's do... just a lot of these rerolls, I guess, for fun. There we go. Aim at that guy. I should have had one more die, but I have plenty of blocks, so it's fine. Got him. There we go. Here, you get poisoned. Poison might be stronger than attack now? No, it's not. And I'm no longer at full health. Okay, so I learned a valuable lesson. Poison does not respect the star yo-yo, so that's too bad. Oh, equestrian piece. Yes, best relic. And yeah, potion. There we go. All right, more potions. There's pack and there's grow. We'll put grow right on that guy. Let's leave, and then we'll hit. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just heal up right before the boss. Yeah. Oh no, it's this guy. If I refuse the deal, he could wreck that. If I accept the deal, he'd wreck everything else. Why'd you put pointy on that, dude? Why'd you put heavy on that? Why'd you put pack on that? This guy's crazy. Okay, it's fine. Pointy's not too bad. Like I've got a build that's supposed to, you know, Lister's supposed to like Pointy. He's into that kind of thing. And then yeah, let's start poisoning this guy. Yeah, nice. Just keep stacking that. There we go. 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 Lots of poison. This doubling stuff is confusing. All right, here we go. Here we go. Put the poison there, which it's getting increasing amounts of pack. I don't know how. I don't know why. Why? What happens to cause you to do that? What do I put out there that's causing that? Well, the mirror does. Yeah, I don't know. Very odd. All right, there we go. Got him. Yeah, got him. All right, next. Next battle. Wow, they like this Firefly spam. They love their Firefly spam. Okay, that's interesting. So regen is counting for pack. We'll just leave that there. How about you double that instead of doubling your crazy packless poison? I don't know. Maybe that makes more sense. I mean, yeah, that does make sense. All right, here we go. Got him. Got him. All right, next. Next, place that there. Place that there. Look at all these. Look at all this doubling going on. There we go. Lots of doubling. Lots of doubling of block. That's okay. Nice. Yep, thank you. Just step right up. Go right there. Let's get some big block. Yeah, again with the spam. It's hilarious. Let's go after him while we have our regen up. Oh my goodness. That was good. More building blocks? Wait a minute. I already have building blocks. No, I didn't pick up building blocks. I don't know what I picked up. Yeah, I don't remember at all what I picked up. We'll probably do building blocks though, just so I have a little more. Do I have energy problems? 1, 2, 3. I don't really. I'll pick up Wandering Helmet in that case. And then Void. We're not doing Void. Okay, I could do Brewmaster Potion, which would make sense. Or I could do Jackpot Potion and see, which makes 0 sense. Alright, I have to do Brewmaster Potion. It just makes 0 sense to do Jackpot Potion because I have no need of the money. I have no way to spend it. Oh, darn it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll heal back up. There we go. Heal back up. Boss time. All right. It all comes down to this. Boss check. Boss build check. We have so many relics. We've got relics falling off the page. Interestingly, we have Mark of the Chosen and Equestrian Peace, which is like mini Mark of the Chosen. So those work in tandem. You place this down, and then boom, that's 24. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It doubles to 8 and then multiplies by 3. So that's pretty good. And then we've got a really fun type of build here where, first off, we'll drink our potions, but thanks to Empty Chest, we generally draw our entire hand at once. And that's because we've optimized these to roll zeros, which is a choice. And that's kind of it. That's really what's going on. We have Reptilian Scales, and we get a little extra poison coming from Scarlet Flask, but this poison die is really doing more of the heavy lifting. So let's go ahead and place. I think it would be cool to do like some extra poison damage and just try to kill him more with poison, but let's drink our Brewmaster now. We drink Brewmaster, and we get an extra Brewmaster, and then we drink this Brewmaster, we get some more Brewmaster, and then we drink this, and just straight out damage right there. Nice, and he has 80 poison, just right at the get-go. We play that, oops, which means that none of my relics worked because that heavy die was locked there. That's too bad, but it matters little because we're putting so much poison on him. He is heavily poisoned. Yep, same thing again. Oh wow, that did actually 0 because of reasons. So we'll do this, do this, do this. It's fine. We will get hit for 32 and die. So that's actually not fine, except for the fact that, boom, poison fires first. The end. All right, GG. So poison is overpowered. You have now learned that. The ability of poison to strike first just made it that much better. So that's really good. Really good change. I enjoyed it. A lot of really fun relics that we picked up here. And then, of course, just the ability to build around poison is always good.